back with Alan Cumming, the man behind the drama on Peacock's Emmy-winning competition series, The Traitors. It pits famous faces against each other in the ultimate murder mystery game where the faithfuls must uncover the deceptive traitors. And it's back for a fourth season. Take a look.
Good morning, players.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to my bottomless, bountiful buffet.
Love it.
Of course, there is some sad news. We're out of sourdough. Oh, and Ian's dead. Oh, poor, wretched, brilliant, lovely Ian. So cruelly ripped from our arms. He's with the angels now.
It's so funny. Alan, welcome back. Good morning.
Good to see you.
Season 4 is out. First 3 episodes have dropped for folks who follow this wildly popular show. What can they expect this season?
Oof, just carnage.
Carnage.
Absolute carnage.
Carnage.
It's just there's this. I think it's episode 7. There's a sequence at a banquet. When you hear the word banquet, pay attention.
Okay.
Because it comes to a bloody climax. It's more carnagey than usual, this one.
What do you think it is about your show, Alan, that really has captured the hearts of so many people? I mean, you've got quite the loyal following. You've won an Emmy for it already. I mean, what is it about the show for people who haven't watched yet?
I think it's about the fact that we know, the audience, we know who the baddies are. Like, the traitors are chosen by me.
Yeah.
And then, so the contestants are trying to find out who they are. But we know, so we watch people lying.
Yes.
And we know they're lying. And also you watch people dealing with lying not very well and not enjoying it. And it's sometimes, I mean, it takes a huge psychological toll. There's psychologists have to help people at the end of it. I mean, it's torture.
So really, psychologists actually have to work with somebody?
Yeah, there's psychologists on the staff to kind of help
wow.
afterwards. Because I mean, people take it. I mean, it is like one of those sort of sociological experiments. People, like, it's a game. It's called The Traitors. You expect people to be kind of treacherous, but people take it so personally. Like, I can't believe I could never be a traitor. Like, yeah, you could.
Yeah,
I tapped you on the shoulder.
You recruited Taylor Swift's future mother-in-law,
Donna. Yes,
Donna Kelsey's part of this season. Is there someone who hasn't been in the castle yet that you would love to see join?
Well, I always say Martha Stewart because I would just think it would be hilarious to see her fall in a loch. But oh, there she is. You must have known I was going to say that.
By the way, she's going to be here later this week, so we're going to ask her.
Ask her, tell her, demand. But yeah, like, I think it's what's really good and why the casting people do such a great job is the sort of bizarre combo of people. Like, you have Donna, you know, America's mum, next to, you know,
Johnny Weir.
Johnny Weir,
right.
or you know, Lisa Rinna.
Yeah.
Lisa effing Rinna, as she's now called.
Your wardrobe on the show has also garnered quite the fan following as well.
Yes.
I think we've got a few of your looks from the show. What's the inspiration behind Alan Cumming's wardrobe?
Well, it's really, well, that was a coffin. This is sort of Statue of Liberty. It's really Sam Spector, who's here today, over there lurking, is the style. There I am as a chess piece. Oh, this is my favourite. This is a poncho I wear in the finale every time, and we just add more things to it each year. I had LED lighting.
There's a child's head coming out of your...
There's baby.
Yeah, there's a baby's head coming out of your
That's the coffin
there.
again, yeah. That was my favourite of this season, was being the coffin. It started off big. It's just basically, I wanted him to be this dandy, because they asked me to play a character.
Yeah.
Not just a host. So I went to Sam, and he kind of just ran with it.
Mission accomplished, brother.
Yes,
Mission accomplished.
Yeah.
And it's been celebrity so far, but word is that soon just regular folks, civilians, will be able...
Real people can come. Yeah, so the next one we shoot in May is going to be on NBC, and it's with real people. So it's and there's been it's been nuts, actually. There's been a flood of people applying.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it's still open. You can still apply.
Congratulations were in order, too, by the way. Congratulations on your Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
Isn't that nuts? Yeah, thanks very much.
That was nuts. What was equally nuts was Alan Cumming's acceptance speech. I want to play just a portion of it because it is morning television.
Oh.
But this is part of what you said.
Did I swear?
I would also like to mention and thank the acting teacher I had at drama school who told me when I was 19 years old that I'd never make it as a professional actor. And I'd like to say, who's on top and who's on bottom now?
I know, it's very satisfying. Everyone around the world is talking about that now.
So, you know, we've got a pretty good team of producers here.
Yes.
That drama teacher, would you like to see her? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Because she's transitioned and
You left that part out of the speech, Alan Cumming.
Yes. Yeah, isn't that funny? Yes, I think, I mean, I've always thought that was a really terrible thing to say.
Yeah.
And there were other things that this teacher said. I mean, I think it's, you sort of realise sometimes that teachers maybe don't have your best interests at heart, and that should be called out. So I've always sort of thought, one day when I win an award or something, I'll say it. And I thought, oh, don't, Alan. And I thought, you know what, this time I'm gonna.
Well done. You use it as inspiration.
Yes, and also it's about sort of the lessons I learned from it. Because, you know, I was 19 years old, I was destroyed, but I actually had to think, you know, I don't believe him. I don't think, I've revealed his gender.
That's okay.
I was trying to keep
we didn't use a name. That's okay.
No, that's true. But it's narrowing it down now. But anyway, I just thought it was actually, it's more about what I learned. I had to sort of learn to trust myself more.
Yeah.
And to be my own man. And that was a really good thing to learn.
Well, I'm glad that teacher was wrong.
Congrats.
Congrats on all the success. Alan Cumming, thanks for stopping by. And again, you will find the new season of The Traitors on Peacock with new episodes every Thursday. Oh, Lord Jarrett.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch The Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.